Yeah, it is ZMainZAK, Zachariah, the host of this podcast. And we got our guest today. Introduce yourselves. No, actually, I'm sorry. We got our co-host, XenoWarz.
Yo, it's your boy Xeno, aka XenoWarz. We back, episode 3.
What's up? This is Katzurap, aka Sirdarius. Darius. I'm back again from the last episode.
Hey, my man.
Had to bring the man back. I just felt like there was so much we talked about last time. Had to bring back Mr. Sirdarius, you feel me?
You already know. And today, before we even start the podcast, to be honest, we don't even know what we're going to talk about, but that's all good. For starters, we're going to do the tradition. We're going to do this every single podcast episode, but just tell me what y'all were watching for the past week or weekend. It doesn't matter. How have y'all been?
You can start, Darius.
Okay, so before you came into the chat, I was talking to Xena about how I was just watching Attack on Titan with my dad. On a rewatch. He's rewatching it with me. He's already watched it, but he watched it back in May or June. And I told him that I was going to start rewatching it because you know how they were talking about on Twitter. They were talking about if you watch one episode a day, once you get to that final episode, the next day it's going to broadcast. So I sent that to my dad, and he's doing it too. And I was just with my dad, and we were going to do the one episode, but then we just started binging it. So yeah, I've been watching Attack on Titan.
And how about you?
It's hard to resist the urge to when you're binge watching Attack on Titan. Let's talk about that a little bit more. Like Zach, me and you, we got African parents, bro. And this brother, he has the luxury of just watching anime with his parents, bro. It's dope as fuck. I told them it's dope as fuck too.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, if that was me on a personal level, like, I would just cringe. Like, it's so cringy, right, Zeno? Like, when you're just watching anime in front of your parents, it's like the cringiest thing ever, in my opinion. Like,
my dad got me into anime.
Bro, that's actually
my dad showed me Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid.
Such a fat.
That's all he watched.
I told him too. It's a big W, bro.
Do you think Goku is the strongest?
Bro, he definitely be sucking the shit off of Goku, bro. He's like, whenever Aaron, remember when Aaron fought Annie? And he lost the first time in the forest? He's like, Goku won the loss. He's like, bro, this shit it was making me so mad. But he didn't say that on the rewatch show. He said that the first time he watched it. Because now he understands why Aaron lost that fight. Because he realized it was Annie, and he's like, oh shit. And then he's got his fucking head fucking kicked off. But yeah, he definitely so is biased towards Dragon Ball Z. Even though I've shown him Great Teacher Onizuka, Noragami, and Attack on Titan. He still says Dragon Ball Z is his favorite.
Yeah, I respect that, to be honest. Don't let your heart falter. I fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Anime doesn't just... Okay, my bad. You're saying?
It's all good. He watched it back in the 90s too.
It's a dub.
He watched it a while ago.
It's actually a fat W, bro. But for me personally, it's like you watch let's just say I'm in the living room, which I'm never in the living room in the basement. I have a monitor in my room. Plus, I got my manga and everything in my room, so I don't need to go to the living room unless there's guests or anything. But I like walking around the house. So when I'm chilling in the living room reading manga, or just just doing me, right, loafing. And I see my parents just pass by me. My dad doesn't really care about manga anime. He's just a news type politics guy, right?
Yeah.
My mom, she likes the media. She likes to fucking to consume entertainment, like movies and shit. So I don't know, bro. This month, maybe next month, I might just slip in a little bit of a silent voice anime. Just the anime this time, just the movie. I might just slip it in.
Yeah.
And she fucks with that. We're gonna move on to Your Lie in April.
Well, she probably will fuck with that, honestly.
I doubt, bro.
Not fuck with that?
I doubt it because she's seen my manga collection. She's like, bro, you're still collecting these cartoons, and I'm just like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They are cartoons.
Well, my family, bro. Honestly, my family used to also pick on me about that shit. Just recently, until a year ago, I started to get everybody in my family to start watching anime with me. And now they're like, okay, I get it. We're not gonna say anything to you anymore. Because they used to really get on my ass about it. It used to piss me off. They were cool now. It was like they were just like that, like cartoons, like how your mom is with the manga collection and all that.
Yeah, the thing is, like, they're not wrong when they say that shit. You know, it's not like they're wrong. So you can't really say anything. I don't really do anything about it. I'm just like, I embrace it. I'm like, I don't really care, bro. I fuck with this. It has amazing storytelling. It's not like, it's just mindless, like just mindless psycho, not even psychobabble. What is it? What am I in psych 104 or something? But like, it's not mindless moving. Like, those treehouse cartoons. You're not Canadian, so you wouldn't know treehouse. But like those baby TV shows, right? Those baby cartoons. Yeah. It's not like I'm reading them. I'm actually reading stuff with like themes, with like good characterization and shit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
That's what you gotta show them, and then they see it, and then they're like, "All right, I understand what you're doing." You're not just watching some random cartoons.
Exactly, bro. And that's the problem, to be honest. That's like.
I used to be the same way. Not gonna lie, when I was before I watched Attack on Titan, going into 7th grade, I used to be like the same way. Like, I'm not watching anime. But then once I finally did, I was like, okay. And now I'm here.
Me, I was never an anime hater per se, but what I would say is that it was in my face my whole life. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it was in my face since I was 5 years old, right? Sailor
Who was
Moon.
putting it in your face?
No, nobody. The TV. Like, literally.
The TV.
Like, the
just
TV.
Channels.
It's just channels and stuff. Like, I remember.
Okay.
Like, I vaguely remember, right?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember my first ever childhood crush, right? I think it was Sailor. Like, one of the Sailor. I think it was Venus, right?
Alright. I'm about to look her up right now.
Yeah, exactly. Then I found out. Then I found out she was gay, bro. So, like, that was kind of lesbian. I'm sorry, but like that was just kind of depressing when I found out as an adult, And like, yeah, what was your like?
My first is probably Bulma.
Bulma,
or Videl. It was someone from Dragon Ball Z. It had to have been.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it was just like I told you, like, it was in my face, but I never really paid attention to like Sailor Moon and stuff. I just remember Venus, right?
I'm looking at it right now.
I just remember Venus from Sailor Moon. But like, I had all the Dragon Ball Z games. I had Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, 2, 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3. I had literally every single Dragon Ball Z game on the GameCube and stuff. But I never knew it was an anime. I thought it was some Street Fighter fighting franchise, right? I didn't find out it was like an anime till I was like 14, 15. And that's like when I started getting into anime. I watched like Dragon Ball and Naruto back to back. I was like, I'm fucking with this. What was your first anime you watched, Xeno? My bad, we're talking a little bit too much.
Yeah, my bad, boys. My Wi-Fi just cut out. So yeah, my first anime got me into anime, or like
what got you into anime? Like,
anime that like first thing I watched, I didn't even know was anime. So for anime, first anime I watched that I didn't know was anime was probably Ponyo. It was a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah. Said what? What's it called?
Ponyo.
Yeah.
And my auntie showed me it, and yeah, I have fond memories of that movie. Even though today I don't really stand Studio Ghibli a lot.
You don't like them?
Nah, not really. I think they're like very Disney-esque. I don't see the appeal, bro.
I never watched it.
Have you seen Spirited Away? Isn't that from
that's my favorite? That's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
They have
like My Neighbor Totoro and shit. Like, sure,
Princess.
there's some magic, but like it's nothing special. I don't know.
I never watched a single Ghibli movie in my life.
Maybe because I haven't grew up with the franchise. I don't know, but so Ponyo, Pokemon. First anime I watched was Naruto, and then after I watched Naruto, that really expanded me more into like the genre of anime. So then I expanded more into the big three. At the time, I thought the big three was Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. So I watched Bleach after, and then Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So Naruto really got me into anime. Like, I remember in schoolyard and shit, we'd like Naruto run.
Oh, I never did that. I never did that
Elementary school, bro. There's this one weird kid who was like a One Piece stan. He was doing Gomu Gomu no. Everybody was looking at him like some type of way, you know, because everyone was Naruto running.
I bet nobody even knew what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I wish we could go back to these days instead of being stressed university students, but yeah, bro.
It's actually tough, bro. Take me back to those days because I remember watching part 1 Naruto because again, all my friends were like into anime, but me. Like I wasn't not into it, but it's just I was watching IRL shows. Like I was watching The Flash, you know those shows like Suits, Black Mirror, all those type of shows, right? So like I was just on my Netflix phase. I would just watch sitcoms, like just a bunch of shows, the 100, like a whole lot of shows. So I wouldn't have time to watch anime. But when I finished all those, is actually when I started getting into it. So like I would say, like just to estimate, I would say like May 2015 was like the first time I watched like an actual legit anime. That was not Dragon Ball, because again, I don't consider Dragon Ball an anime, even though it is an anime. I consider it more like, just culture. I grew up with that shit, right?
Yeah,
it's just something that's ingrained into me. So like, I wouldn't consider that my first anime, even though it was like literally the first anime I watched. So, part 1 Naruto, I watched that shit like May, like of 2015. I finished that shit because my friend recommended it to me. I was gonna start Shippuden, but then Shippuden was ongoing in 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I waited 2 whole years. I waited 2 whole years until Shippuden was over, so I could watch Shippuden. So then when Shippuden finally, like, even before Shippuden finished in 2017, I watched. I took like a whole year break from anime, but still, in 2017, I watched Attack on Titan and Naruto Part 1. Those were literally the only 2, and Death Note. Those literally the only 3 anime I watched in 2017.
Attack on Titan was like one of my first. Was my first anime, and it's like the only early anime that I watched that's like still in like my top 10. Everything else like fell out somewhere. I don't know.
It's funny, weird. Bro. It's funny because Attack on Titan, the first time I watched it, didn't even break my top 5 or 10, bro.
For real?
Again, the thing is, I didn't read the manga at the time during my first watch, right? And I was watching season 2 weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, obviously, it wouldn't be in my top 10, right? But rewatching this shit and reading the manga right after, that shit's top 2, bro.
It's crazy.
Absolutely love it, bro. How about you, Xeno?
Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna deviate from the conversation a little bit. This just came to mind. Like another one of my quote unquote anime that I didn't know was anime at the time was Captain Tsubasa. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know that show. I watched it in Africa, and flash forward to now. Like I learned this in anime, so it's dope. They're making a video game about it.
It came out already.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah, it came out already. I was watching Afro Senju play.
Yeah, it looks gas, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. What was the question?
I forget what the question was. It was like we were talking about Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then
you said, "What about me?"
What about you? I forget what it was.
Bro, it's actually tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
I can move the conversation. And when I disconnected, we were talking about what we're watching and reading. I can talk about that.
Yeah, what are you gonna talk about, bro?
Yeah, so before we started the podcast, Zach mentioned that he hadn't really watched anime because exam season and all that. This has been the same for me, to be honest. However, I've been reading manga. I've been reading Naruto.
I've seen on your Twitter.
Yes, sir, bro. Not really. I wouldn't say
You have so many screenshots of it.
Fam, I'm just there for like the panels and the art, you know.
Oh yeah, I saw your camera roll.
Yeah, I'm just there for the panels and screenshots. I was really enjoying myself during the Zabuza arc like that.
I'm hurt, bro.
Now, upon my rewatch, I like that more than the tuning exam. I'm not gonna cap.
What, the Zabuza arc?
Yeah, like the prologue of Naruto. Not even like the first arc, the tuning exam arc.
Oh, bro, in my opinion, tuning exams is overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost dropped Naruto in the beginning, the first half of the tuning exams. I found it uninteresting and boring, but like the second half made up for it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the
Oh yeah,
Sasuke retrieval
you
arc
wanted to
more.
see them. You wanted to see them fight.
Yeah, bro. Like I like Training Exams is good. A tad bit overrated. Sasuke retrieval arc is my favorite arc in part 1. Though I don't think that's unpopular.
It was
You know?
definitely popular.
A lot of people like that
What is
arc
my
more.
favorite? I don't even know what my favorite is. It probably is is the Sasuke versus Naruto a part of that arc too?
Bro, part 1 Naruto.
Yeah, it is. It's at the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I thought so. Yeah, then that's definitely my favorite.
Part 1 Naruto. Oh my god. In dub, English dub. Wow. Oh, I absolutely love that, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's
I was watching it in dub at first, and then I just switched to manga because I don't have time for. Oh, he's gonna do this jutsu. Look how strong he is. You feel me? Like those little things. Pacing.
I
And
watched
yeah,
Naruto.
so yeah, you can go.
I said I watched Naruto dubbed all the way up until Sasuke versus Itachi, because then they stopped dubbing it from that time when I was watching it.
Yeah, I think I'm in a similar boat. So when I was watching it, I was watching it in dub, and then at one point, like, dub stopped,
Yeah,
and there's fourth ninja. Yeah, it was during the Fourth Great Ninja War that it was still airing, right? So I just watched that in sub. So yeah, I'm reading Naruto. I'm not like as the Twitter leaders say, it's kind of mid. I'm not gonna cap. I fuck with it a lot. Like that's like near and dear to my heart. That's what got me into anime. You feel me? Like, shit, I'm just there screenshotting the panels Kishimoto Sensei is giving us. You feel me? All those nice screenshots. You feel me? And
you know what I'm gonna need you to
brother,
do?
I might drop it soon. You never know. Maybe I'll be in the mood to like watch or read a slice of life or some shit.
Bro, you know what I'm gonna need you to do? You know what I'm gonna need you to do, Xeno?
What's up?
I'm gonna need you to reread or rewatch Hitman Reborn. So you can
Bro, I'm not gonna cap. I don't have time to reread a long running shonen like that.
I mean, you're doing Naruto, so like, you know.
Bro, my nigga, I'm already into 277 chapters in.
200.
You really just said I don't have time to reread a long running shonen while you're rereading Naruto, bro.
I swear,
that's one of the longest ones.
That's 700 chapters, bro.
Bro, I don't know. Naruto just went by so fast.
I feel that.
Hitman Reborn. I remember, like, I was grinding that during the summer.
Bro, I don't blame you because different manga have different pacing, even though there's like 20 pages each for like shonen, right?
Yeah, I feel like Naruto is one that goes a lot faster.
Especially, oh my god, don't even get me started on the Gintama manga, bro. I absolutely love Sorachi and his story of Gintama, but man, every chapter of Gintama takes me at least 15 minutes, 10 minutes to read, bro. Paragraphs on paragraphs.
It took me so long to read Silver Soul Aftermath, bro.
Tell me them text bubbles were not thick, bro.
Yeah, they were definitely thick. But it was so good as shit, though.
I swear, bro. Like
I didn't even notice that, to be honest.
I personally believe that the Hitman Reborn, not Hitman Reborn, no, this anime is living in my head rent free for some reason, bro. But like, Gintama anime is just like, I love it more than the manga. Like,
me too. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy Silver Soul Aftermath a lot more when it airs. The movie, for sure.
And it's already my favorite arc, anyways.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Oh man, the anime is gonna come back with like that's gonna adapt like that 10 chapters, or was it like 15 chapters? No, it was like 10 chapters. Sure. I think it was 10. It was from 8. It's gonna adapt from 686 to like 799. That's gonna be like the special series for Gintama, right? Then the movie's gonna adapt the last 4 chapters. From what I heard,
my understanding is gonna be a little bit of OVA, and then they're gonna cover rest.
Oh, like all the comedy.
No, yeah. I seen a tweet. In the beginning. I think I seen the tweet where like it's basically saying that anime is coming back. That like a special series for Gintama. It's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna look for that tweet.
Yeah, we'll stay tuned.
But man, before we move on to this fate discussion that we're gonna have, I wanted to say, man, like I just wanted to tell this quick story. Like it just came into my head as we were talking about nostalgia and like our first anime, right? Like as you guys know, like One Piece is like my 3rd favorite anime of all time, right? It's like one of my favorite manga / anime, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But the first time I've ever got introduced to One Piece, right, was the weirdest. Like, it was honestly the most obscure thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like I was on YouTube. Now this was during my Dragon Ball Z Naruto AMV phase back in 20
I know this story, bro.
back in 2017, right? It was during my fucking AMV phase back in like 20. It was like 2017, 2016, if I'm wrong. So like I was watching a bunch of Dragon Ball Super AMVs, Dragon Ball fucking AMVs, Naruto AMVs. Obviously not Shippuden because I never watched it at the time, but I would just be watching a fuck ton of AMVs. So my recommended would just be anime. And bro, one time I seen this fucking recommended video saying Rebecca asks Luffy to do anything to her, right? And it just shows a fucking picture of Rebecca, almost like Lily, like a half naked Rebecca, Lily on top of Luffy. I'm like, bro, is this One Piece the one my friends are telling me to hop on, right? I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? For research purposes, let me click this video. So I clicked that video, bro, and man, she was like, do anything to me. I'm like, man, this is your goat. I was like, man, this shit's weird as fuck, man. I honestly was bombazled, man. I was like literally just astonished. I was like,
That's
funny
funny as hell.
I thought this
You
was
said
supposed to be an
bombazled.
I swear, bro. I thought this was supposed to be like not even like an action show. Now, bro, this is a hentai or something, bro. I was literally clowning my niggas. But like just thinking back, I was so dumb for even like clowning, bro. I became what I hated the most.
Yeah, Luffy's a goat, bro.
Luffy's a goat, bro. A fucking goat.
To be honest, he's probably in my top 3. I'm not gonna cap.
I like Sanji more, but that's just personal.
Yeah.
But bro,
Can't debate niggas. You feel me? Everyone has their own favorite straw, favorite character. Can't get into that too much,
You already know, man. But as I was saying before, I was gonna say that story. We're gonna talk about fate. Me personally,
kick us off.
Me personally, I read the Stay Night route. I never watched the anime. I read the Stay Night route, and I never watched Unlimited Blades work, but I basically got spoiled everything because Fate fans, they do not know how to keep their mouth shut, bro. Fate fans, they just love to talk and flex. So yeah, I basically know the whole Unlimited Blade work route just from spoilers. And Fate Zero is a masterpiece. I know nothing about Heaven's Field, luckily.
Oh,
okay. So
I forgot
you pretty much you've witnessed all 3 of the main route of Fate. You can say like, yo, I've watched all of Fate.
I've watched all of Fate but Heaven's Field.
Yeah. All you have to is Heaven's Field, and then you're done.
I want to read Heaven's Field though.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it more than the movies.
I heard the movies are top tier though. Like the movies are animation, like just like ooh.
Animation for sure. It's eye candy. There's one fight scene in particular, Darius. If you saw it, you probably know what I'm referring to.
Yeah,
I'll just say the name. I'll say the name of the fight. So it's Saber Dark versus Berserker, bro. And that fight was amazing.
I think I've seen that fight.
That's just eye candy at its peak in anime. One of the best animated scenes.
Yeah. So you're gonna say something about Fate?
Yeah. So a lot of people they have this already pre-existing notion that pretty much when you're watching Fate, it's a really confusing timeline, right? That's what makes people stay away from the franchise. But and I used to be like that too. When you're going into Fate, rightfully so, it's very intimidating. You don't know where to start. Zero, Unlimited Blade Works. You search up on Google, it says to start with Unlimited Blade Works, but that spoils Fate Zero. You feel me? And then people say Fate Zero spoils Unlimited Blade Works, vice versa, and all that. All these different spin-offs. But personally, now that I really like the series. If you talked to me a couple months ago, I probably wouldn't say it. I think I would still be in that mindset where I'm kind of intimidated by Fate. Every Fate series I've watched, so Zach mentioned Unlimited Blade Works, Zero, and Heaven's Field. So I pretty much finished all of Fate, and I also watched like some spin-off ones like Apocrypha. Am I missing one? I watched Fate Apocrypha. That's it.
Babylonian.
Babylon as well. Thank you.
I haven't seen any of the spin-offs.
Oh, they're all good. Like a common point for Fate is like its characters are all so good, bro.
That's
Big Zero, for example. You said what?
I said that's actually funny because the reason I got into Fate was because my friend showed me an Apocrypha fight, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit, bro?" I'm watching Fate right now. Then I started from zero. I did not continue the anime after that. I just read the visual novel.
It's funny because a lot of people shit on Apocrypha, bro.
Bro, it's so funny. I thought it was like the most hype thing, seeing the fight scenes for Apocrypha.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. Like I was gonna drop Apocrypha in the beginning. It was kind of slow, but at the end when it picked up and the animation style, woo, it was fire, bro.
I swear, bro. Isn't Apocrypha the one where that infamous trap?
Yes, sir. The infamous Astolfo. Astolfo.
That's how you say his name? I didn't know how to say his name. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Yeah, that's how I thought it was too. But I never watched it, so I don't actually know.
Astolfo.
Yeah, I thought it was like Asaflo or something. Asaflo.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
But wait, I never watched it.
I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The characters, bro. They're all so good. So Gilgamesh, for example, but me personally, I don't stand him as much as some people do. We have Archer, what she went through during Fate Zero, like how she's like a tragic king. Oh, it just gives me goosebumps. Kitsugu and Shiro. And y'all know what was going on with Shiro on Twitter. Like everyone was having a Twitter Shiro profile picture, bro.
Bro,
that shit was funny as hell.
Niggas call Shiro a goat.
Whenever I look on Twitter and I like interact with people, I remember people from their profile pictures. So I was looking at someone's tweet, and it was the first tweet I saw with the Shiro profile pic. I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, I think I liked it too. And then I scrolled down more, and I saw another tweet with the same profile picture. I was like, damn, this nigga's tweeting a lot. I kept scrolling, and I was like, yo, this man needs to chill on the timeline. I thought it was the same guy.
That's so, like funny as hell.
Bro, I was so confused, bro.
I said this last video, but I'm not calling Shiro a goat for the simple fact that he did not clap Taiga, bro.
Whoa. Oh yeah, you did mention that. Yeah, kind of weird. Imagine you being in Shiro's shoes and like clapping your sister figure, bro.
That is not figure. No. That's not the reason, though. That's not the reason. Again, it's a troll reason. It's a troll reason why I say this, because Taiga. Because Taiga is the two tropes in anime, like the two female tropes in anime that like I just raised to like a high level. Darius knows the first one, bro.
I know
the MILF trope,
like MILF teacher,
the MILF teacher trope, type. Exactly.
Yeah,
this man is a MILF. That's your number one trope in anime.
We got the same. No, that's my number one trope in real life. Not just anime, bro.
That's funny.
I agree with them on that.
On top of that,
probably wild in real life.
On top of that, you add the childhood friend trope. That's a raps right there. That's raps.
Hold on, what's Taiga's trope? I don't remember.
Both of them.
The caretaking One-san?
She's known him like pretty much his whole life too. So
I think it was like since he was like 7. I don't even know, bro.
Like most of his life, probably like over half. What is he, like 17?
He's like 17, and they're 25. I don't know.
Okay.
But man, like that shit, like I was reading the light novel, right? I mean the visual novel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, bro, she was pulling that tsundere type shit. And like I think it was the Stay Night route, because I only read the Stay Night. She was like, yo, if you're not gonna find nobody, you could just come to me, right? I'm like, bro, where's that tiger route? We need that tiger route. But man, we never got that tiger route. That's tough.
I swear to God, Fate made the anime for like, what's that guy's name? Waver. Like the most random character, the guy who was like the underling of
the guy with the
Chad. What's his name? Writer.
Iskandar.
Yeah, Skandar, bro. Goat. That's another goat.
Yeah, bro.
Skandar is one of the greatest characters, bro.
He's my second favorite character in Zero.
Top 5. I don't even know. I have to make a top 10 list sometime soon. I have to. But yeah, so we're talking about characters. What else? The fight scenes, the animations, all fake anime, bro. They're all consistent. They're all straight heat. Apocrypha, Babylon. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just love Fate a lot more than I think I would, bro.
I swear, man, Fate is just like Fate is like I don't even know how to describe that. I like Fate. I wouldn't call it my favorite though. It's just a show to me. For a lot of people, they stand it. I understand it, but it's just no pun intended. But like, I don't. I just don't hold Fate in as high, like in a high regard as other people do.
Yeah. I put Zero in a high regard. When it comes to Zero and the watch order, bro.
Yeah.
I watch Zero first, and then I watch Limited Blade Works, and then I watch Heaven's Feel.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I feel like that flows so perfectly.
But then when I rewatched Fate Zero, I was kind of like, yo, I understand why people get mad when people watch it in that order. Because I get mad when people watch Monogatari in chronological order because
why?
It kind of does ruin it a little bit.
What do you mean, bro?
With Kirei? Because if you were to
I'm not talking about Fate. I'm talking about Monogatari. Are you supposed to watch Bake first, then the 3 Kizu movies?
Oh yeah. Kizu's first chronologically. Bake's third. Bake's third chronologically.
What I mean by chronological is not like in the timeline. You're not supposed to do like that. It's like starting One Piece from the Ace Luffy Sabo flashback. You don't do that, bro. You know. But I thought we were supposed to watch like Monogatari in release order.
I watched it in the visual novel order.
I thought too. I saw like an Instagram post like
in
release order. Yeah.
You know that picture, infamous picture.
I know that picture.
That's the visual novel order.
Oh, I thought that was the chronological.
Oh wait, which one are you guys talking about? The one with like all the words, or the one with the like pictures that's organized?
The one the pictures that's organized.
The organized pictures, and they cross out Kizu, the second alternate Kizu. There's like a blank spot.
Nothing is
crossed out. Talking about.
I don't remember anything crossed out too.
I'll send you the picture later.
People edited out because you're supposed to watch Kizu second and not 8th.
Why?
Or 7th or whenever. Because it's really good to understand Araragi and Shinobu before you watch Nisei. Because you see Araragi and Shinobu working together in Nisei, it would be really weird to see that without watching Kizu.
Is that like a correct order to watch Bake? I mean, not Bake, Monogatari.
So what I did was I followed the light novel. First is Bake. Then after Bake, you have Kizu. After Kizu, you have Nisei. Then after Nisei, you have Neko. And that's the first season of Monogatari. And the chronological order of those 4 is Kizu, Neko, Bake, and then Nisei. You're probably not going to remember any of this shit, but that's what it is.
I already forgot.
But that's the first season. And then you get Monogatari's second season. And people add Hana Monogatari to second season. Yeah. But really, Hana Monogatari is last in the chronological order of the anime.
And the shit's still ongoing, too.
Yeah, they still have to animate the off season. I want to fucking watch it so bad. And they don't have the translations correct yet. So I'm not going to read it anytime soon.
That's actually tough. And the Fate, you see, Fate is like, it's like that. But it's not as convoluted. I don't think, it's not convoluted, but it's not as, I wouldn't say it's convoluted, but the fan base is not like as toxic as like the Monogatari fan base when it comes to
which fan base?
The Fate fan base and watch order. I don't think it's Monogatari level.
I don't know,
think Fate's worse, bro.
Yeah, I've seen some Fate niggas wildin'.
Bro, somebody really came at me. Bro, I told you. We had so many mentions that he ended up in my top friends list. Because we mentioned each other so many times in an argument. I was like, I understand what you're trying to say, but you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it.
That speaks volumes too, because when I was following that thread, like it was a short little interaction. Or just to like have him on their top friends, bro.
No, it was long. We had like 70 mentions.
That's crazy. When I was like following it, it was like 4 mentions at least.
Yeah, it got way worse.
Damn. And I've seen some niggas just talk about like, Otomina Carrier is the most deep character and shit like that, and like make a whole essay and shit. Like they would just be like, they're always on Twitter, you know. Like when you talk about Fate for 1 second, they reply, "Oh no, this is that," you know.
I think Kirei is a great character. I think he's an amazing character. I don't know.
I do
I
too.
think
They're all good
I love
characters.
Kirei.
Like I said, like Fate's strong point
I think
is
he
one of the
deserves
strong
all
points of his characters, bro.
If somebody were to say Kirei is one of their favorite antagonists, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Exactly.
A lot of
Kirei is like one of the
Kirei
greatest.
profile pictures, bro. They be
What?
wild.
I've never seen a Kirei profile picture in my life.
I remember Wallen.
You never seen
a
Fate Elitist, bro?
No,
Those random Fate characters.
I've never seen
Fate.
a Fate Elitist. I've seen
Fate
people gas.
My fault, you can go.
I was saying, bro, I've seen people gas like the fuck out of Fate and like praise its writing, but I've never seen anybody be toxic. You know, elitist is not just like talking about like, you know, critiquing or showing stuff like that. What I call an elitist is like a person with like such a fucking condescending ass tone. Like when he's talking, right? He's like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? I've never seen Fate fans like that.
When it comes to Fate and Monogatari, those fans and the watch order, I think it's pretty even with how bad it gets sometimes.
Oh, I think
just because of my experience with that one Fate guy, bro. That shit was so annoying.
Bro, to be honest, with
he sent the dogs on me too.
With Monogatari, the thing is why I consider that watch order so like confusing, right? Is you ask every person who watched the show, they will give you a different answer. Like every single person will give you a different answer.
That shit just pisses me off, bro.
There's a release date order of the anime, the visual novel order, and then the chronological order.
Yeah.
The release date order is better than the chronological, but the light novel one's the best in my opinion.
Obviously, I can't speak on Monogatari, but like for Fate, when like, Instagram group chat, for example, when we're trying to put somebody on Fate and like different people are typing different things, it just pisses me off. That's one of my pet peeves.
Have you all ever watched Pulp Fiction?
I watched it. I have so like some takes about that movie, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I think it's an overrated movie, but I think
Fiction.
I was gonna say with Pulp Fiction, I kind of see that compare that with Monogatari, how it is. You know how it's not in chronological order?
Yeah.
If you were to watch Pulp Fiction in chronological order, it wouldn't be as amazing as it is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because just the way that everything connects, Monogatari has that
Samuel
same
L.
thing.
Jackson.
I think when I watch Monogatari, I'm gonna watch it in the picture. You know, the picture order.
Yeah. That's what I watched it in too.
I'm just gonna watch in the picture order. Then maybe on a rewatch.
That like purple and blue background.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the right order.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna watch it in, to be honest. Because maybe on a rewatch or something, I'll watch it in like the actual order, right?
Like the chronological
light novel order. But like for the first time, I think you should watch it in like the picture order.
Yeah, that picture order is the light novel order.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Say no more, bro. Then I'm set.
Yeah. The chronological.
That's how I'm gonna watch it too.
When people say chronological,
yeah,
they're talking about like dead ass the timeline. So they'll take like some episodes out of second season. The chronological timeline is weird as shit. It's like you watch some parts of some seasons and you go to a different season because the arcs are all like kind of scattered throughout the whole show. But yeah, I did not want to do that, and I'm happy I didn't.
I got a question for both of you.
What's up?
Have you seen Steins Gate, both of you?
Bro, I watched it, but I can't say that I can really talk about it because I watched it a while ago.
How about you, Xeno?
I'm in the same boat, but I feel like I can talk about it because this is like...
Okay, no, I'm not trying to talk about it. More so, I'm trying to talk about the watch order. Because there's two orders to watch Steins Gate in.
Okay, I got you.
Wait, there's people argue orders in Steins Gate?
No, they don't argue orders. Because it's people mostly agree with watch Steins Gate. Simple. Just leave it like that, right? Yeah. But...
And then 0, right?
There's a better experience. There's a chronological order for Steins Gate, if you didn't know. So
is it better?
No, it's better on the rewatch.
Let me speak on it. So,
Okay.
if I recall, it's at episode 22. There's a
No.
certain thing that happens,
Okay.
and then the visual novels urge viewers to watch Zero because that flows perfectly.
Okay, no. So it
And then
goes
after that,
He said no.
like
no,
that.
that's not okay. You're somewhat right, but you're forgetting one thing. So like you watch the first 22 episodes, then you watch an OVA called The Missing Link. I forgot what it was called, but it's like an 20-minute OVA. It's like a normal episode, right?
I don't even know. Damn. Okay.
You watch that. When you watch
I didn't know
that
that existed.
So when you watch that, when you finish that OVA, you watch the whole show of Steins Gate Zero. Then the last episode of Steins Gate Zero, right? Flows directly to episode 23.
Exactly.
So like you go from episode 23 and you finish.
I didn't even notice.
That's the order. That's like the order that I advise people to watch like the show in when they rewatch it.
It's essentially the same thing I said except the OVA.
Yeah. The OVA is really good.
To rewatch it.
Me too, bro. But then again, I have so many goated shows to rewatch, like Code Geass, for instance. What else? A lot of like classics, that I feel like you have to rewatch.
Oh man, I don't to be honest, I don't have a plan. I have a plan to watch and plan to read. I don't follow that shit. I just go with what I feel like,
Yeah, same for me too, bro. I just plan to watch just for the hell of it,
With my list, bro, I put them in order of how much I want to watch it. Honestly, whenever I feel like I want to change it, I just change it because people always ask me like, "What's your watch order?" So I just make sure I have an order just in case they ask. I don't always follow it though.
Yeah, for me, I think it's like a mood thing. Like,
yeah,
I feel a slice of life. You feel me? I'll watch a slice of life.
Yeah, I'm not
get some action. I get some action.
If you want, speaking of slice of life, speaking of action, we got a show for that. It's called Medaka Box. I watched it. I read it like 2 weeks ago. Okay, yeah.
Damn, brother, I've been wanting to watch that for months now. Wanting to read that for months now.
Read it, to be honest. You see, that's my profile picture right now, as you can see. It's from Medaka Box.
Damn, I thought that was Laxus from Fairy Tail.
I was on my anime list, right? And I was looking at the characters from Medaka Box, and Kumagawa wasn't in the character list on the anime. Is he not in the anime?
He is not in the... Okay, I never watched the anime. I can't judge because I just read the manga from start to finish, right?
Yeah.
So what I like about Medaka Box, I said this in like my review on my like first YouTube video, but what I said is that it takes the shonen genre. It takes what everyone loves about the shonen genre, what everyone hates about the shonen genre, like both of them, right? And it not only makes fun of it, but it also like puts it inside their actual serious arcs, right? And it makes it into like some form of comedy, or it makes it into like some form of serious moment, right? And like the execution is just perfect. Now, personally speaking, I think Medaka is like an 8 out of 10. It's nothing like an 8.5 or like a 9, right? I think it's a solid 8. It's a great show, and I advise. A great manga. I advise people to read it. And Katzurap, for you, I think you'll love it. It's by the creator of Monogatari.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing it's Gintama-esque.
It's not Gintama-esque. I disagree, to be honest, because in my opinion, it's...
That's what I got from what you said. Making fun of like tropes and stuff and shonen.
Thing is, it breaks the it does break the fourth wall sometimes, but not in Gintama fashion. Gintama has its own style of breaking the fourth wall, right?
Yeah.
But the way like the show breaks the fourth, the way the manga breaks the fourth wall, you don't expect it. It's like you'll know when you read it, to be honest. And like everyone talks about Kumagawa, right?
Yeah.
Everyone says like best character in the manga and stuff. Personally, he's like my second favorite. I like Zenkichi more than Kumagawa. It's probably like an unpopular opinion, but those two characters are some of the best characters in shonen. Yeah.
That's a bold statement, bro.
Okay, no, not okay. Okay, that's a
people have been making me want to read it.
No, you can have that statement.
Okay, that's a little too far. That's a little too far. Okay, that's a little too far. I prefer like I prefer Zenkichi maybe Kumagawa. They might be top 10. Maybe top 15. I don't know about top 10 though. Because I just love so many characters in Gintama.
No, I'm not like looking down like type-ish. I'm like, wow, like I have to get on the show if you like praise these characters.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I have to calm down a bit. Because in my opinion, some of the characters are hit or miss. A lot of the characters, right? Some of they're like hit or miss. You either like them or you hate them, right? But like Humagawa and Zenkichi are like two of the most consistent characters from when they appear to the end of the show. They don't just drop in quality; instead, they just increase gradually. You know.
Okay.
So I wouldn't. Okay, I take back that statement of saying like top 10 shonen characters because man, thinking of Naruto, I could already think of like 5, bro. I fucking love Itachi, Kakashi,
Shikamaru,
you know?
Kakashi.
Exactly. So yeah, I
I
take
love
back that
Shikamaru.
statement. I take back that statement. So yeah, if you want like a slice of life esque show, and like with action, like you were saying, Zeno, Medaka Box might be the manga for you. Again, you might not like it because text heavy. Sometimes, you know.
That doesn't bother me unless it's like at the level of Hunter x Hunter type ish.
It's not the level of Hunter x Hunter. Well, maybe sometimes, but not all the time.
After the anime, like if you read it, like the arc after that,
Yeah.
damn, bro. Like, yeah, it had some good things going for it, like world building wise and like a power, like Nen wise. But like, damn, like Horikoshi really wrote a Harvard essay.
You mean
that shit was so hard to follow?
You mean Togashi? He said Horikoshi.
Oh, bro, second time.
Yeah, last time you said Togashi when you weren't talking about Togashi. Now when you talk about Togashi, you don't say his name.
That's crazy. Is it a she
funny.
at the end? You feel me?
Yeah.
Togashi, sorry.
It's actually funny.
This guy really wrote a Harvard essay.
It's actually funny, bro. But yeah, you guys got any more thoughts to add? You know, any shows you want to plug?
With we were talking about the watch list and stuff, and how you have to be in the mood to watch something. So with my watch list, I have no slice of life on it, but I do plan to watch K-On! K-On! Isn't on the watch list. So I'm just gonna watch it whenever I feel like vibing and watching like a comedy, chill, slice of life type of show.
I plan to watch.
I've been wanting to watch it for a while.
Should read
just off of like.
You should read it.
Just looking from the outside, bro. Like these little lolly girls, bro, and everyone's praising it for some reason. So I'm interested to see.
Aren't they in high school?
I don't think they're like, I think they're just normal high school. I think it's just the art style.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Yeah, the art style. They're lollies, bro. But they're in high school. Yeah, you know how Japan is. It's lollies, bro. Like lollies in high school. Just vibing and doing high school.
I don't think they're lollies because I felt like from the clips I've seen, I'm pretty sure like everyone in the show looks like that. You know.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I think I've seen like a teacher in that show before, and she kind of looks a little young.
Yeah, and just to talk about what Zach said, like I've seen a clip from like the movie when they go to like America, like all the side characters are like normal. It's only that band group that's like lollies.
I see, bro.
I don't know. I can't really speak on it. Yeah, I'm interested too, bro. Let me know, Darius.
I really want to see what's up with it. I can hear myself right now. Someone's echoing.
Yeah, that was me. I just plugged out my mic because I wanted to get something. That's about it.
Caught me off guard.
Yeah, this has been on my mind, but like regarding what I said about like the fate elitists, I feel like that's really like really on Instagram is where I've seen them. I haven't really seen them on Twitter except for that altercation with Darius.
Yeah,
that shit was on Instagram during the UmamiDrip peak days. Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those, bro. Those were hilarious.
Good times.
You know, we're making
just dominating the platform. It was like LeBron this year.
Like when you hit 2K, is that what you're talking about? Around that time.
When I hit what?
Like around when you hit 2K. Like
when I hit I forgot when I hit 2K. I remember I hit 1K like last year June, but then I stopped keeping track. To be honest, you know.
Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you that what's it called again? Fate. In my opinion, the fans, I feel sorry for them because Fate Stay Night fans are probably the most clowned on fans on the platform of Twitter, bro. Like people do not give Fate Stay Night fans a break. Like Fate Zero fans, Fate Zero like elitist, you could say whatever you want to call them. I don't think they're elitist, but like Fate Zero fans, they just gang up on these Stay Night people, bro.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know why people gotta argue all the time. Like it's just ain't fucking serious.
Oh, why you arguing? Go outside, bro. I swear. You know, saying go outside during quarantine is low key like telling a person to like kill themselves. Like I low key thought about that.
Yeah, somebody in Florida or some shit. That's basically telling them to kill themselves.
Bro, like if you tell somebody go outside, you're basically telling them to catch the corona. You know?
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, bro. I think we're reaching the hour mark, so I think it's a perfect time to conclude, the podcast right now. But before we conclude, I just want to I want to do this like at the end of every podcast. But if you guys have like a manga, an anime, it can be a social media, it can be both. If you want to plug something, let your heart out. Just go free.
Watch Monogatari. That's all.
What agenda should I push?
Watch
Gintama.
Rakugo. Watch
Kentucky Yoshi Hitman Reborn.
Please don't do that. I'm joking. Bro, we might have to make a whole podcast about Hitman Reborn, man. That's gonna be fun.
I think so, bro, because every episode this man is talking about it, yo. Found every opportunity to talk some smack on it.
Hey, you brought it up.
It's not even like you hate it too. It's like
I don't hate it, bro. It's just funny.
Yeah.
And,
watch Run with the Wind.
I plan on to be on it. But yeah, for me personally, I'm gonna tell you people to read a Silent Voice manga, masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Not Ray, but Shoya, one of the greatest protagonists of all time. And for anime, watch Lana the Lustrous. Peak.
Oh, I do need to peep that, man. I can't wait to watch
I got another agenda to push. Naoki Urasawa, the mastermind behind Monster. What else? Oh, the 21st Century Boys. Watch 21st Century Boys. It's really good.
Oh, there's an anime for that.
Is an anime?
But read the manga for that.
Oh, okay.
I see.
There's like a live action.
I'm also trying to watch A Place Farther Than the Universe soon. I'm excited to start that too.
Is that the one like high schoolers in space ish?
Honestly, I don't know.
No,
I don't think it's a
Astro
space thing. I think it's like a.
Yeah,
It's not a space thing. I think it's
like that.
That's Astro Lost in Space, the high school space thing.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
A Place Farther Than the Universe is more like a. I don't even know. I think they just travel.
I know what it is. I think it's like
around the world.
5 girls who go to like Antarctica. They're traveling to Antarctica.
Yeah, it's like a travel.
I wanted to watch that too, bro. Seems so wholesome.
But yeah, man, it's been episode 3 or episode 4. To be honest, I lost track of this podcast. It's been your host, Xeno, not Xeno, Z-Main. We got our boy, Xeno, and Darius in the cut. I'll leave their links in the bio or in the description. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.